Hello and welcome to another Ladies Lounge. This will be the last Ladies Lounge for today. Tomorrow, though, let's just say that we might have a reveal for Diane, Larry's wife, and Dr. Smoke returning. But as far as today's concerned, we are on this last Ladies Lounge reaction for today. This one is called Who is Mcjuggernuggets Protecting? So let's see what it said in this video, and let's see if we can figure something out from what Jesse said at the end of the last reaction Ladies Lounge that will be uploaded right before this one. So with that being said, let's get into this 12.5-minute video.
Hey Dad, where you at?
I'm back here.
Oh, there you are. You talked to Mom yet?
Nah, she went food shopping first thing this morning. When she gets back, I'll talk to her. And last night we got home so late, I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Yeah.
I want to close these windows up.
Alright. Wait, just climb over that?
Yeah, well, it's faster than walking all the way around.
I can't disagree.
Huh?
I said I don't disagree.
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance, because like I said, we got home so late last night. Well, we didn't get home, you know, and we got home late. We were sitting up drinking out in the other room. She was in bed already by the time we got home.
Yeah.
But, I don't know about it. Dang it. Why is this thing? I think it likes to harass me, you know?
Well, it seems like it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that too. I just want to get these things. You know what? These things are so cheap. These little lock things. I don't even know why I put them down there. I should have just did this for all the windows too. It's kind of stupid. Let me grab my tools.
Yep.
And carry them up. Hey, there's some little zucchinis on there.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, but it looks like the little ones are turning yellow already.
Oh, yeah, the one is.
I gotta put some fertilizer, I think, on them. On the plants, the tomato plants and all that stuff. Just sprinkle a little bit of fertilizer around it.
Probably a good idea.
But, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about it because it's like we didn't really go over everything. But some things didn't make any sense to me. And that's why it's like I was so baffled when he was saying stuff. Let me just put this stuff down. Because I didn't understand how some of this stuff could have transpired. Like, even if Mom was involved in it. Like, oh, this chair's hot.
I bet it is.
Yeah, sit on a different chair. Even if she was involved in it, some things don't make any sense to me. Like, the security cameras, okay, sometimes it was unplugged. I could see how she could do that.
Right, that can be done quick enough.
But the disconnection in the wires, I don't see Mom up on a ladder doing that. I don't even know if she knows that there was a connection in there. So something doesn't make any sense to me. And so, Tom, you better be honest with me. It's like,
Jesse could have told Diane what to do exactly and how everything works too. So you gotta remember that too, Larry, because if Diane was involved in this 4-year-long prank, that's just crazy right there. But as far as Diane doing that stuff in your guys' house, the security cameras, unplugging that shit inside the house, there's a chance that Jesse could have walked her through that. So
you didn't do it? Like, you didn't have anything to do with all this stuff?
No. I mean, the wires thing, that's an easy enough thing to, like, you know, explain with that. Because Mom's smart enough. She would know that, like, that would have a wire connection.
And she's going to go around and disconnect all of them.
She doesn't have to be the one to do it. She just has to know they're there and get somebody else to do it. Somebody faster.
Well, that's true. I mean, he said that JT was helping, right?
Right, he could have just popped over one day. They both collaborated to take down the wires and the cameras.
You know, and like some of the things I was thinking is like, okay, I get the car. She could easily have followed us out there, but she wouldn't know where that was. But then since Jesse said Lauren would have known where that place was.
I'm sure Kevin would trust Lauren to just like tell her all about like these weird back trails that he knows apparently everything about.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was hot.
The arms of the chairs are kind of hot.
They're smoking. Yeah, when I was trying to go over some things, I was like, first of all, we got to get them back.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing soon though. It's gonna be well planned out. Take our time. I feel like he's covering for somebody. There had to be a bigger player involved in this that's more connected, because there was too many things that, like, explain, Tom, to me how, like, with the doorbell, how somebody's that fast that we could never catch anybody.
See, that's one thing that always got me too.
That I don't understand. And like even JT's fast, but he's not that fast. I mean, I've played basketball with him before and stuff. He's not that fast. That Kevin couldn't catch him.
I mean, I guess give him some darker clothes, and like usually they do that at night.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how do we know that Jesse's not covering for somebody in our group so that we don't, like, maybe they ask for, what is it called? Anonymity?
Anonymity?
Yeah. That's a hard word. Anonymity?
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymous anonymity.
Yeah. But maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like would he say that it's Joe, for instance? Where Joe, in other words, what I'm saying is like, or you. Like what I'm saying is he could easily have sat there and like got you involved, or Joe, and Joe's like, no, I can't do it, and then it'll be like, look, I'll never mention your name ever. Well, good, don't, because then I'll get the brunt of it, blah, 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 blah. And plus I said that I would give, I forget what did we come to? It was your whole salary for the year?
Was it that much?
Yeah. I thought that's what we got to. I know it was $1,000 at first.
It was that at first.
But do you understand what I'm saying? It's like,
I get what you're saying. The thing is
seemed
that, how are we supposed to know? Like, until we hear like somebody confess.
Yeah.
It could be you. It could be me. It could be anyone.
No, it's not me.
Well, it's not me. But how do I know? How do you know? Neither of us know.
No, I don't know that it's not you.
And I don't know that it's not you.
Me. But I don't know.
I know it's not me.
I don't know that it's not Joe, and I don't know that it's. And I'm just saying that wasn't part of it. Like, in other words, given at least information away. Somebody had to be given information away, right?
I mean, you'd think so, but at the same time, we didn't suspect Mom at all, and.
No, I did not, but I don't know that did she know. What about when she went to go visit her mom, like several times?
Oh, well, that's a good point.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, easily could be Joe. Joe could be a rat.
He could be.
And it could be Kevin. I mean, Kevin could have been telling all our plans all along with Lauren, and Lauren was getting back to Diana, well, Mom. And the same thing with Nat. Joe could be blabbermouth Joe. He always is running his mouth.
Oh, sure.
He probably goes home and tells Nat every single thing that's going on.
Probably, especially,
Matter of fact, out of both drinks. Joe and Kevin, I would say Joe is the most likely suspect to have at the very least, given away information to people. And I could see him giving it to Nat. Nat's getting a hold of Mom, or Lauren, and Lauren's getting a hold of Mom. And they had this big, hey, Joe told me that, and, oh, yeah, well, Kevin told me, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this will be great, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then they contact Jesse. He dolls up in that chicken suit and goes out with whatever the thing that he stole from us last.
Yeah.
That's how they were always one step ahead. It makes total sense. I mean, Joe being an unwitting pawn, I guess.
No, Joe, actually, you know what? Joe could have not even did it on purpose. He could have just, she could just be asking him every time, so, where are you guys going tonight? What are you doing tonight? You know, like, what's going on? Like, I saw that such and such was missing. Like, I watched your one video and I saw something was missing or something like that, you know?
Right, or even, like, not even be that blatant about it. Just kind of ask him, like, oh, what went on today?
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, you wouldn't believe what happened today. We had to go out into the woods and then we found a clue that led us to such and such place, and now tomorrow we got to head back out. We got to go...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I could see Joe, because Joe's a blabbermouth anyway. I could see him talking to Nat about all the stuff.
Right, ask him a benign enough question. He's not going to think twice.
Yeah. I could see that they'd be smart enough to get. You know what? I would have did the same thing with Mom though. I can't think of because I could have easily told her stuff.
Exactly.
Such and such stole blah blah blah. Now we got to figure out where we're going to go get this thing. We got this weird clue. And that's the other thing. Who writes those notes that we got? Would be good at that, to do that?
I mean, considering we know they have a whole team, it could have been a collaborative effort.
That is true.
Makes sense for the weird amount of lateral thinking you need for some of those puzzles.
It's just hard for me to believe that somebody else, ghost pencil, that somebody else is not.
I don't know. It's kind of rolling towards you. Points pointed towards you.
Let's see. Huh, how about that? Now it's pointing to your right arm.
That is...
Yeah, why don't you tilt a little bit more to the one side so it's not pointing at you? Yeah, the pencil does not lie. Let's see. See, that's where Joe would be sitting. Right over there. So it could have been you and Joe always... then again, did Mom ever ask you different stuff? Like what was going on? I'm sweating too much, but what's been going on, or anything like that? I'm sure she has.
Probably, but it would have been such a off the wall conversation that I wouldn't have thought twice about it. Just been oh yeah, can you believe our car got stolen? We were just walking in the woods the other day. What's up with that?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that when we get people back, we get the ones that actually did it. So we on our list is Jesse.
Absolutely.
Ashley, obviously. Now.
Well, she was working with them.
Aunt Jackie.
Yep.
Mom. Lauren. Nat.
And whoever else once we can find some evidence.
I don't want to get something because I don't want to do to Jeff and Terry. I suppose they were always involved.
It's very possible.
I mean, they played it off like they were.
I don't know about that. Because I think they would have been a little more honest about that, and second, I wouldn't have ripped up that note in that call your brother reaction I did if they were actually involved. So I believe the names that you listed before, the wives, Jesse, Ashley, Jackie, yes, they did this, but I don't think that Psycho Dad and Teresa had any part with this though.
They're both good actors.
Yeah. Although one thing that I think that we shouldn't do is take Jesse's word for it, because he could still completely play us off.
Oh no, I'm going to ask Mom when she gets home. I'm going to ask her and see.
Right, I'm just saying that if we get oh yeah, such and such helped me, we can't necessarily take that as fact.
Right. Yeah.
We would need to find concrete evidence. Yeah. I would say.
I think Mom will come clean if I
ask her.
I don't think she'll lie to me.
Nah. Jesse, though, I would say be wary, because he would definitely try to put somebody else under the bus just for us to get them. And it's what'd you do that for? Because Jesse said you were in on it. I wasn't in on it.
I could also see him covering up for somebody too that was a bigger player, because he could still have an inside person that could still do stuff. So we just got to keep on our toes. All right, let me put this stuff away.
Yeah.
What if Weber doing all this shit? What if Jesse got him involved? Told him to say F the lines, and that's why that shit happened a month or two ago. I'm actually a little curious about that now, too. Weber could still be involved in some way. I guess we'll see. I'm not going to say that that's a thing for sure, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for the next one.